倒的な支持を受けた異次元の逃亡者サイレンス鈴鹿は一枠一番。果たしてどのような逃亡劇を見せてくれるのか。多くの期待を背に天皇賞秋スタートです。さあ期待に応えてサイレンス鈴鹿が早くも先頭へ抜け出します。なおもサイレンス鈴鹿はスピードを緩めません。さらに加速しその差を広げていきます。飛ばしに飛ばすサイレンス鈴鹿、今 1000m の標識を通過。そのタイムは57秒4。一体どれだけの着差でどれだけのタイムでゴールを通過するのか。先頭を走るサイレンス鈴鹿、今大きなに差し掛かります。
Confused about which silent Suzuka card to use? I got your back! So in this video we're going to be talking about the 3 different silent Suzuka cards that have released. The one that you can get from the gacha, the one that was released as part of the new story, and the one that was released from the anniversary. So, we'll just have a quick look at the overview of the different stats. So if you want to just like have a look at how they compare to each other, you can have a look at this screen, but we'll get more in detail about each individual card's stats in just a second. So the first card that we're going to talk about is the original Silent Suzuka that released. She has the strongest friendship bonus out of all of them. You can see she's got very big specialty priority, and just to have a quick look at the unique skills that she has on offer, she will give you Restart, which isn't really that great of a skill at the moment, and she will also give you access to the gold skill Unrestrained, which is a very powerful acceleration for front runners on certain tracks. So her pros are she's got really like a strong speed gain, gives you skill point bonus, which is very nice to have on the card. Her event chain is very good with mood ups and decent stat gains from it. She gives you Unrestrained, which like I said before, very strong gold skill, and her specialty rate is very high, so she shows up on speed training a lot, which is very nice in a speed card. However, there's some downsides with her. She doesn't have any training effectiveness, so she shows up on a training that isn't speed, she's not really going to help you out very much. She's mood dependent with her massive mood effect, which is a double-edged sword, because if you don't have mood that great, she's going to not give you as much stats as you otherwise would. 5% race bonus is runnable in Unity Cup, but coming up to Man, it is going to cause her to fall off somewhat. She has a low hint chance, though she does have somewhat, and she only gives level 1 hints for her frontrunner skills. Now we talk about the newly released Silent Suzuka Speed from the story. So the nice thing about this is a lot more players are going to have access to it, because all you need to do is complete the story and then just get some club points, which is fairly easy to do. And this one, you know, is a bit more generic than the other one. She gives you Track Blazer, which is nice to have a gold recovery, though Track Blazer is not the most reliable gold recovery in the game, considering you need to be towards the front to activate it. So if you have like a lot of front runners, not really great. So hopefully if you are running this on a front runner card, you would be towards the front. And then so she has 5% training effectiveness, so she's going to be a little bit better than the gacha Suzuka when she's on other trainings. Yeah, and her recovery is, you know, if you can get it off, a gold skill is very nice to have. She does have hint level bonus and hint bonus rate, so this one out of all of them is going to be the best for actually giving you skill. So she's going to be very nice on like a parent run, for example. If you want to create a parent for one of your front runners, this might be the one that you want to pick. But her downside, she has a lower friendship bonus and lower specialty rate than the other Silent Suzuka, so she isn't really going to give you quite the same high level of speed output. Even though she does have +1 speed, it's not going to really compare once you start rainbowing the other Suzuka speed card that we talked about. Her hint bonus rate is, you know, it's not as great as like you would want it to be on like a skill card from this and like the other Suzuka. She's got 5% race bonus, which is a bit less than what you'd want on a card, and 0% fan bonus is gonna not be really great in making your track if you're planning to run like Narita Taishin, who has fan bonus dependent, and that's going to be the big card in making your track. So this one, it has some issues, but I think this is a really solid card. you can use this, but if you have the other, well, if you have the other Suzuka, the stamina one, should you run that one instead? Let's get into it. So, the unique effect of this one is that you're going to get some training effectiveness 5%, which you don't get anywhere else on the card, so it's going to match the other one. And this one is going to give you concentration. So, concentration is a cheat build skill that activates every track, so very good in team trials. And you can use this card on pace chasers as a backup if you really want. And, you know, it gives you 55 initial stamina, so that can be quite helpful. Just start off the run with some extra stamina. The way Unity Cap works, having initial stats can be quite helpful there, because that's like what the Umas that join your team scale off of. But there are some downsides to this one. Pretty weak specialty rate. No gold recovery on a stamina card is pretty savage. Normally if you're running a stamina card, you want them to have a gold recovery. That's what makes Suzuka Creek so good. That's what makes her like the dominant stamina card in the game. It has no skill point bonus, no hint level bonus, and no hint frequency bonus. So compared to the other two Suzuka cards, you're getting less skill points and you're getting less skill hints. So this one is going to be the worst one for actually giving you those front runner skills. And so I think the winner is the original Silent Suzuka. Yep, they've made 2 more and they still haven't surpassed the original. Go figure. So if you have this card, this is probably the one that you're going to be using. The other 2, I've explained the situations where you might want to use them. Let's just go over them again. If you're using a parent run, the story Silent Suzuka is good. You're making a team trials Uma, then you can consider the anniversary stamina Silent Suzuka. But overall, I think the Gacha Silent Suzuka is the winner. If you like this video, you know, hit the like button, subscribe for more guides, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.